Aviators, aviation enthusiasts, we have made it back into Feville, got the plane put up. Uneventful flight coming back from Atlanta. Hope you enjoyed that trip today. I'll try to keep it interesting for you. High pressures of weather, high pressures of air traffic control like you see there around Atlanta and some of these other places like Charlotte, Washington, D.C., New York, Dallas, where we go to. Just dealing with weather, air traffic control, tower and ground. You may see me, finding somewhere to go work out, finding something to eat. We'll try to keep it guessing for you guys so you enjoy the videos. If you like it, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. It takes a lot of work to put these videos together. Shout out to my company that allows me to do this. May not always be able to do this, but we're going to try to enjoy it while we can. I wish I'd been doing it a long time ago. Whew. I have seen some stuff in flying. I wish I'd had a camera on it and been able to share it with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed the videos. Like it, like I say, once again, if you like what we do, let us know. We'll try to keep you guessing and keep it, thrill-seeking is kind of what I like to do. I like the heart rate up. You saw there on one of those videos, I was looking at my heart rate, it was over 100 as I was trying to maneuver through weather. Some guys, they just post, just taxiing an airplane and just flying it straight and level and stuff like that, and that's great. And they do a good job at it, but if you're like me, I want to see some stuff. Show me some action. We live in a world of action-packed movies and what we're used to. And of course, we're going to try to keep it safe. We're not going to do nothing that's dangerous because I want to live just like everybody else does. I actually want to live more than anybody else. So I'm going to try to keep it safe so I can make it home to my wife and children and grandchildren. I hope you enjoy that, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll be right back shortly. Aviators, Quinn back with you here on our return flight back to Atlanta, Georgia to pick up one of the owners on the Pilatus. Went down there Monday before last and took him down there, and going back today, it is Wednesday, 8 days later, and I'm going back to pick him up. But put down there single pilot. Shouldn't be an issue other than just dealing with ATC around Atlanta once we get down there. So we'll be heading out here, get the pre-flight done, and we'll get some footage on the way down there. Beautiful sound, that engine coming to life. Looking at my instruments, make sure everything stays in the green on this engine start. We do not want an engine overheat. We want to make sure our starter and igniters are shutting off at the appropriate time, and they are. Everything is coming to life on the panels. We got pop on the ATIS. 2971 on the altimeter.
Mission Papa 17530 observation, wind 28013, gust 20, visibility 10, 2 clouds at 4,900, 6,000 scattered, temperature 31, dew point 17, altimeter 271, visual approach landing and departing runway 22.
Runway 22.
22, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading. Runway 22, 23 sounds structure. Alright aviators, we are on our way to Atlanta. We're going to do a departure here out of Feville, runway 22. All my lights are coming on.
On runway 22.
Instruments are in the green, castings clear. Pilatus, you really have to get on these rudders in a crosswind. And there's 80, 85. A little bit of a crosswind. No more runways available. Tapping my brakes. Gear is coming up.
Always a little bumpy here on takeoff on these hot days. And gear is coming up, flaps is coming up. Yaw dampener is on. Instruments are still in the green. So this is a go flight.
570, contact,
Departure, Pilatus. 237 departure. Aviators back with you. We're on our climb. We're now cleared up at 22,000 feet. I've got a glitch in my center multi-function display. It is flashing in and out. I've never seen it do that before on any of them actually. I am trying to figure out what is going on. I've never seen one do that before, other than turning it off and turning it back on. But I've tried to drop it down to the bottom panel, and it's still doing the same thing. I've never seen one do this before, so it's a little bit strange.
Number 2370, Foxtrot, contact Jack Center 133.45. Good day.
13345, September Foxtrot. Pilatus 237 Foxtrot, we get through 12,000 feet, flight 220.
Number 227, contact center, welcome. Clear direct to UT.
Clear direct to UT for 237 Foxtrot. Give us a little bit of a shortcut, which is what we need. I'll run just a little bit behind. I'm going to play with this for a little bit and see if I can figure out what's going on. I may turn these two panels here off, turn them back on, and see what will happen. But, probably going to disconnect the autopilot, so I'll probably need both hands and all my attention for this. So let me see what's going on, and I'll be right back. I'll go ahead and engage the auto throttles now. And you'll see right there, auto throttle thrust, and you'll see it come up to MCP. But I don't know what's wrong with my panel right here. Okay, we're back with you. We are cruising at 22,000 feet. What I've had to end up doing, I was able to move this, the lower MFD up to the upper, and the upper MFD down to the lower. It was still flashing my GPS view. I was able to cancel it out and just bring up the maps. But the GPS view on my lower is up here, but it seemed to be working fine. So for now, I've got this here worked out where it's not flashing like it was earlier. And it just started right after I took off from Feville. It started flashing, and I've never seen one do that before. So I'm kind of baffled on what to do. I'm trying to do some research on it, but I've got it stabilized right now. And I've just got the charts up for Atlanta, which is good. I'll need them eventually anyway. But I've got everything stabilized. We're still looking good right now. So that's what I come up with, my solution for right now for a flashing upper MFD satellite view. So we'll keep working with them, but for now we're looking good. And we'll clear it now direct to Collier, Cinca, and into Atlanta. Okay, we have got information, Charlie. Got my altimeter 2991. And they should give me 26 right, because it's closest to the FBO. Signature is the only FBO that they have.
4920
Should be exciting, should be fun. I always like going to these big airports. Just the heart rate up a little bit, because we cannot make a mistake. Can't get behind on the frequencies, can't get behind on the turns, the approaches, because we are in line with wide body jets, regional jets, and those guys are moving fast. Good thing about the Pilatus, once we get into the lineup with those, down to flight level 190, sets Foxtrot. Now we're going down, flight level 190. We're going to go about 800 feet per minute. Auto throttle is still engaged. Instruments are still in the green. But yeah, the Pilatus can keep up. Once we get in line for the approach and for the arrivals, the Pilatus, we can keep up whatever they need. Normally around 170, 180 knots. I'll just set the outer throttle to 170, whatever, 180, whatever they need. And we just get in line and just cruise right on in with those guys. Not an issue with the Pilatus. Hey, Quinn is back with you.
That's 949, roger.
Kind of 6,000 feet.
280 heading, clear visual approach, runway 3 right.
And for some reason they're keeping us way south of the airport.
That's 949, affirmative, maintain 1.
I can actually see the airport from here.
Tower 120.9.
I know the prop's going to be, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the actual airport.
Or we'll go at least.
I'm hoping it's going to give me a visual.
Reduce speed to 1.
Man, I hope he's not going to take me across the top of the airport
368, yeah, and good rate down
and
to
put me in a right downwind or runway 26.
7 Rico, uniform, gotta go on a center 1.
If he does that, that is going to put us...
Code 8, Kilo November,
I need to be landing right now. But I need to be on the ground when my owner calls. Says he is on the ground.
Down to 4,000.
I'm still up in the air messing around with these guys trying to land. And he's calling me, wanting me to come pick him up.
From the 88 traffic, no factor, turn right heading 2.
I may have to take some heat. Some verbal heat.
From 88 also sending
355 on the turn. Man, that's what he's doing. He's taking us over the top of the airport. And he's going to put us in for a downwind. Gosh. That's going to take another 15, 20 minutes, I know. It's going to put me landing after 4. He's landing at 4. And if they are ahead of schedule, he may be already landing because it is 15 to 4. I thought I would be landing right now. As you can see, that is the airport right in front of us.
2680, read back correct. Nice work. Let me know when you have the weather in Gainesville. I'll have direct IULU for you.
We'll be flying directly over the top of ATL.
November 905, Mike Tango.
I think that's what he's going to do. We got to go across the top of ATL.
Actually,
get into the right downwind. Base and final runway 26 right. Wow. Get an aerial view of Atlanta, Hartsfield, one of the largest airports in the world. We are going midfield right across the top of it.
Traffic.
Get a traffic warning all over the place with all these airplanes.
Heading 360, climb and maintain 4,000, the Atlanta altimeter 29902.
Wow. It is bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
29902.
That's where we need to be at, right?
299 Golf Whiskey, kind of Atlanta Center 134.2.
We're maintaining 160. That's a little bit of work in that turn there. And I am following a heavy something or another, but they keep on warning me about wake turbulence, so you see us turn all of a sudden 90 degrees bank, you know we're in wake turbulence. And I have done it, and it's not fun at all. It's unexpected, and you think you're having a bad day.
terminal here at Signature ATL. Sure enough, my owner plane did arrive early. Scheduled to land at 4:10. I think they landed at 3:30. But fortunately, it takes quite a bit of time for them to go through customs and get their luggage and get ready to be picked up. So I actually talked to him, and he said there weren't no need for me to ride over there on the van, so the van's already left to go pick them up. So I think it's worked out good. I wish I'd have got here a little bit earlier, but I think they're just ready to get home and get here and get to the plane and get back to Feville because they've been gone for a little bit.